This is our certificate. Including ISO 1901, like this. This is our GBT 1901 and 2016. That is means ISO 901 and 205. Yes, we can look at this photos, this picture. A GAV and another like this. This is our GBT 2401, 206, and that means ISO 1401 and 205. Yes, the certificate is read for foreign students. Yes, we can also think, look certificate number, date, and where the date, and more information. And another certificate like this. This is our GB 4021 and 204. That means ISO 14500 and 1 and 2018. Yes, like this. And more information. Yes. And about our SGS certificate, like this. This is our ladder. We made in SGS. Like this. Yes. And we also have more certificate. I go to introduction. Now we introduce our parts. The first one, we have a discount pay and one recipients expensive and home and a board, which are increment in distance of unhit one period and more. And we also have some cemental distance. Yes. And about our production programs, we have receiving set programs for like armor casting, dark armor, and dark armor parts, and some aluminum and cobalt casting. And we also have centrifugal casting that use of our heat receiving steel and the cobalt alloy steel, nickel steel, and some stainless steel and more materials. And three, we also have 40 programs. Yes, that should be use the SS steel and aluminum, cobalt, and nickel have like casting for.
显示时长。
And we actually competed that about 1,000 tons.
没有那个手指。
And our pass that from 10 kilometers to 2,500 kilometers one piece. Yes. And this is our testing equipment that includes special materials that use to check our material, and we also have UT test and MT test, PT test, and table hardness test for HBN, and table hardness test for HRC, and imported for thoroughness testing, and more. About our parts class. We product our parts that included the part 1, where we sit in casting parts, and the class 2, that is treatment casting parts, and class 3, that's some convictions, casting and forgery parts, and class 4, we have some forgery part production, and I also have a new class that's including some machines. Yes. Today I will introduce our class 2, that means the heat treatment casting parts. Our heat treatment steel castings that include more production, and we can look at our photos and some introduce. Like first picture, this is our heat treatment basket, and that used in some furnace, and this is our heat treatment trays. This is also our heat treatment basket. But this parts don't have any machine. And the fourth picture, this is our treatment trays, and that and simple parts. And another part, like this. This is our radio tube. That's very high, and this size is more than 2,000 millimeters. And our another radio tubes. This part into the radio tubes. So this picture and our alarm. And this is our furnace cooler casting parts. This is the round, and we cut it. And this is our bus, great bus, yes. And our treatment making pot casting and some mold, casting mold. And this is our treatment slide pot castings. And this picture we can use our head resistant casting parts that include head fixture and radio tubes, furnace roller, carbon plant for cement plant, and spade and nozzle, great bars, coated head resistance steel parts, making pot castings, stand pot castings, and including some centrifugal casting and boats and mills, boats for mills, and high forging part like this picture, and data our castings, and space alarm service global. And for this part, we all use the casting programs. And we do lots of casting programs to make our heat treatment bucket and heat treatment trays. We also use the centrifugal casting to make our tubes, radio tubes, and furnace roller to machines, and another tubes, rods, and pipe. About our heat treatment steel casting material, we use the grade, the standard grade that included 1.48 to 3 and 1.28 25 and 1.48. That means the chromo is 25 and the nickel is about 20. And another popular material is 1.4849. That means GX40 chromobility 38 and 18. And we calculate this material and time material is 2.48, 1878, like this. And we also chose some material across our testing, like this picture. If you and this picture, this is our reading tube. Radio tube use the headphones. Usually we have the radio tube including W type, U type, and P type, and double D type, and another. This is our U type, and we also welding tubes and lamp. And we also do treatment. And this is our 40 ruler photos with the tubes. And this is 40 that into the tubes. And this type is a double D type, a new type. And our bucket type, like this photos. And casting. This for the tube, we use the centrifugal casting, and for the lab, we use the lustrous casting process. Yes. And this is our some settings. That is the material that is ASTM 279. Yes, like this photo. The first one is ASTM A297 HF. Like this HF. That including 19 chromo and 9 nickel. And we also have ASTM A298 HK is more used. That means 25 chromo and 20 nickel. And HU is popular. And we also have HP that also is very popular for some tubes, heat treatment tubes, and furniture, and some radio tube. Like these photos, this is our furniture that long. I-type, this is I-type, that means just long. And this one is also into this radio tube. And another, and part 2. I will introduce our centrifugal casting. First, the centrifugal casting is a program, and centrifugal casting only used to product radio tube, such as radio tubes, rods, pipes, and just should be used the raw. Yes. Like our photo. This photo is our rods. We use the material in CZ100, and we do centrifugal casting and heat treatment, and we also do machine like these photos, and we also have some doctor stainless steel centrifugal parts like SAF 2205 and 2207. This is our casting, and we check our surface, finish surface, and check the tubes long time and OD time and ID side. And the last picture, this is our tubes. We do packing in a wooden case, like these photos. And other photos, right? Where we see the centrifugal parts. The first one is our model. Also, we call it packing, PET, P-E-T-T-E-R, PET, centrifugal PET. And where we send in tube, have chromo whatever, and have major steel. And the first one is chromo multi tubes. This is very high, and the hardness is more than HRC 15.3. And another photos, this is our ASTM 532 class, type A. That's the type A. That means this material is 25 chromo. And this hardness is also very high, at more than HRC 15.6. And we also do machine, like these photos. And another part, chromo 27 rows, like this. And another, we do empty introduce for high humidity steel tubes, like this photos. And we also have some other stuff. This is our rods, and we do machines. This photos is a machine. Machine on OD side and ID side and long side. And we check out the surface finish about 2M. And we do MT, also with MT. This is white. And about our centrifugal casting program, we can production time from 50 millimeter to 1,500 millimeter. And about the material that included some carbon steel and wire casting and heat treatment casting and some high-end steel casting. And our working temperature from 20 to 1,200. And this is our furnace work. And the state. Usually when set furnace work that included one pan in hand, like these models, and two shaft, like this model, two shaft, and one tube. And we assemble them, and also we do machine, or machine, like these models. And we have many kind of radio tube and furnace room. Let's say from 100 to 1,000 millimeter. And we also have some slate, like these models. This is also very popular in America. Yes. And another piece. Oh, like this. I will introduce one progress from casting to our package. Like this, the runs. We will produce some runs. The first, we will use our centrifugal casting progress to make our tubes, a long tube, a long pan. Yeah. And second, we will machine our OD side. Like this. We do machine our OD side. And then we will cut this tube. We cut this tube to our right. Like this photo. This is our cutting the tubes. And that become the photo three. This is our rods. And this rods, we also need to machine the OD side and the long side. That means the two ends. Yes, like these models. This is our machine our OD side. And then we can take the parts like this, photos. This is our machining parts, rods, yes. And then we check it. The first turn, we will check our purity, if okay, and then we check our size, that included OD size and ID size. If all okay, we will check our instant. We can use our UT test. we do UT test for our parts one by one, and like these photos. And we also do MT and also do PT test, like these photos of written surface finish and white surface finish. If okay, then we will pass these parts. We can look at this part. And then we do packing our parts. First, we will packing it in a small box, maybe paper box. And then we will put it in a big wooden case, like this photo. And we packing it. And next, we just should be write our balance payment and to be shipped. Yeah. And we also need a give us consider sample production report, like this report. This report is from our company. That's including the pattern in our site. We can look this side. The OT side, 2275, and more and less weight millimeter. And our all side is okay. And IT side is from 1069 to 1071. And our product side also is more than 1069. That's also okay. And the long side also is our teletic side. Yes. And we also check our harness one by one. And this harness is from HRC 157.7 and 260. The all part is okay, like this photos. And another report that including our machine, and our his number, our machine study, and our village like this. We can look at this jury also is okay. And that is our report. And now I will introduce our some heat treatment basket and heat treatment trays. I have a small sample in my office. Okay, I will show. I will show it. Just like the first, the picture 1 and picture 2. Like this small simple We call it heat treatment basket. That have some weight. And this material also is heat treatment. We use the heat treatment material is one port 4848. And we can look at this picture. This is very easy to put it, take it. And this is very small. We can look at this marks. This is the hit number 18.20. And this size, the long size is about 415, and the wide side also 300 millimeter, and the high side is very small. It's also 25 millimeter, like this. And about our length, this side is very small, and only from 6 millimeter to 8 millimeter. And that looks very beautiful. Yes. And another part, the treatment trace, like this. This is the heat treatment trace that don't have any flange. Only is a plant head. And we also do some marks that including our material, his number, and some special marks. Our company marks. And I also will check it our side. From this marks, we can know this marks, this plant, the material is 1.4865. Yes, like this. Into this app. And this side is long side is 400 millimeter, and the right side also is 400 millimeter, and the high side also only is 20 millimeter. It's also very small, and that used in the furnace. Yes. Okay. That's my introduction. If you have any heat treatment parts, that is including basket and trace, grid bar, and furnace ruler, radio tube, and more another parts. Any any parts, please contact us. Please inquiry for us. Thank you. Okay. Next.